What's good, fam? This Coach Rod here. Back with another video. Um, I want to get my thoughts on Derrick Jaxn. You know, a lot of y'all emailing me. Y'all want me to speak on it. I wasn't going to do it. I prayed about it. And, I felt led to just give my opinion on it. But, you know, um, this not a video to bash the young man. Nothing like that right there. Um, I used to, when watch years ago, I used to watch Derrick. Years ago, I used to follow him, but my opinion, I stopped following him a long time ago um, because I saw some things that it just was a red flag to me. You know, at first I liked the way he was doing, helping women, breaking the man code, and doing stuff like that. But there's some things that I noticed that stood out to me. And one thing that really did it for me that made me um, unsubscribe um, from him. Well, I subscribed to him on YouTube, but I never unsubscribed from him. But I don't really. I stopped watching his videos when they came on my feed. I just bypassed them because, like, the fact that one time I think it was on either Instagram or Facebook. He took a picture of him with no shirt on, and he real he big and all that there, and you had a whole bunch of thirsty women, in the comment. And see, one thing he failed to realize, when you doing what you doing and you married at that, you can't be on social media showing your body, you know, enticing women. So that let me know right there his spirit wasn't right. I wasn't saying that I feel like right then he was cheating on his wife, but I just knew right then and there, this is not somebody that I want to follow and support. So when I saw that, I was like, nah, I ain't supporting that. Because I'm gonna tell you something. One thing about me, my integrity mean everything to me, and you would never see me on any social media site with my shirt off, showing my body. If I had a body like him, which I don't. But if I had a body like him, I wouldn't, never do that. Even as a single man who's waiting for marriage, who's looking for his wife like myself right now, I won't do that because you got a lot of following on women, and you got some thirsty women out there. You got some pit missions out there, and they see you with your shirt off, they're gonna come at you. They're gonna come at you. So I knew right then that he not the one that I want to support. So I backed off of him since then. And another thing I noticed too, that I never saw his wife. I never saw his wife until um, yesterday, until they went live yesterday. Today is Tuesday while I'm recording this video, and I saw him and his wife went live Monday. That's my first time seeing his wife, and that was a little suspect to me too, a little red flag to me too. And I understand that his wife is a little introverted. She's not like the type to be out, according to what they said when they went live. She more like an introvert, and but when you doing something like Derrick Jaxn doing, and you got a wife, you gotta. I didn't see that strong closeness that you know that I think they should have when you doing something like this, and you're a married man. You gotta let women know that you crazy about your wife, and that one thing that I didn't see with Derrick. It was like, to me, it was like he was hiding his wife. He didn't really talk about it too much, and a lot of y'all watch Tony too. A lot of y'all watch me. Y'all watch Tony, and y'all know I watch Tony. But I didn't see the seriousness about his wife like I see with Tony. You know, periodically, Tony always praised his wife. You know, sometimes she'll be on with him or whatever, but she don't be on that much neither because it's not really her thing. But at least he, you know, praise his wife in front of a lot of his, followers to let them know, like, hey, I'm crazy about this woman right here. And that one thing I didn't never sense about Derrick. So to me, that was a red flag. It was more like, he hiding his wife. And I feel like, when I when I meet my wife, when I get married, I'm at least gonna, introduce my wife to my platform. You know, I don't know what kind of woman she's gonna be. I don't know if she's gonna be the type of woman that like to, to be on camera. She may not be the type of woman, and some women like that. Some women don't like to be on camera, But I at least want to show her, to my followers, to let my followers know, hey, I'm married. I'm married. And even on my Facebook page, I would like to have a cover photo of me and my wife, so women would know, I'm married. And I think a man that doing something like this right here, they got a lot of followers of women, need to be doing stuff like this right here. Need to put his wife up front and to let the women know, like, hey, this is my wife. I'm married. We close. Can't nothing come between me and her. And that one red flag that I noticed about Derrick. And again, I'm not trying to bash a young man, nothing like that right there, But I'm just telling y'all for what I saw, why I backed off of him, why I backed off of him. And I just didn't see the integrity that I see in, Pastor Blake's and Tony. I just didn't see the integrity in him like that, So I backed off of him, and my discernment didn't sit well with me. I want you to understand this right here. As a man could mean well. A man could start off with the right intentions, and I think, he started off with the right intention. I think he meant well, but every man can't handle success. Every man can't handle, a lot of women following him and emailing him. Every man can't handle that. Every man can't handle that, and I think that's what it was with him. I believe he started off with the right intention, but every man can't handle a lot of, praise and adoration from women, And I believe the reason why is I believe his main problem is his relationship with God. I'm not trying to judge, but it takes a man. What I'm trying to tell y'all, it takes a man to do what he do. They got like a lot of followers of women. When him and the wife went live yesterday, I saw on his channel, he had 752,000 subscribers. That's almost 1 million subscribers, and most majority of them are women. Most majority of them are women. And I don't know how many he have on Facebook, YouTube, but when you got all these women following you, praising you, and stuff like that, if you're not submitted to God, you're liable to do what he did. And I think that was his problem was, And so I say, well, how you don't know that man, how you know his relationship with God? Trust me, if you have a real relationship with the Lord, and I'm going to tell y'all something, that's why I'm able to do what I do as a single man and be abstinent, and because of my relationship with the Lord. See what I'm saying? I'm talking about, so what you mean by a relationship with the Lord? I'm talking about spending time with God in his word, talking to God, praying. You see what I'm saying? That's one thing that a man have to do. A man got to do these things, especially a man on a platform like that right there. In order for any man to be faithful, he got to have that relationship with God, that fear of God in him, and he got to be in that word. Got to be in that word, spending time with God on a daily basis, stand before God, and I believe that's why he did what he did. It's all about that relationship with God. I believe he meant well, but see, he trying to do it in his own strength. He trying to do it, in his own power. Like the Bible say, not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord. Understand me? See, in order for a man like that to be faithful, he got to submit himself to the Holy Spirit. He got to submit himself to God. If he is not submitted to the Holy Spirit, ain't no way a man can be faithful with all the women following him, praising him. How you know he wants to submit to God? Well, like I said, you taking a picture with your shirt off and trying to show women your chest and all that here. That's not being submitted to God, just being real with y'all. A real true man of integrity won't do nothing like that right there. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what his problem was. You know, he started off, he meant well by trying to help women, but because he wasn't submitted to God, he ended up getting in his flesh. And that's what happened to a man that got a lot of women following him. If that man is not submitted to God, he gonna get in the flesh. He gonna get in the flesh. He gonna get the big head. He gonna get pride. He gonna get his ego gonna get big. See, a man gotta humble himself for the Lord. See what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I'm able to do what I do and be as a single man, because I'm humble. You see what I'm saying? I'm humble. You know, I don't let the praises get to me. I don't let the adoration, because, you know, I know who I am. I believe in myself. Understand that right there. And see, you know, a lot of women, not all, but a lot of women look down on me because I'm not married. And they figure like, okay, well, he not married. He can't tell me what to do. But this man here married. I'm going to follow him. But look what this man did to his wife, though. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, he the one came out with the F boy stuff. You know, that he the one came out with that term F boy. You know, then all along you talking about F boy, but you being the F boy. Any man cheat on his wife like that, and on a consistent basis, is an F boy to me. And you know, he got a good wife from what I see. You know, not bad looking, none of that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, I don't care how good of a man wife he got, how good she look. Y'all gotta understand it right here. The man can have the most prettiest woman in the world. She can be the best wife in the world. If that man is not submitted to God, if that man is not submitted to the Holy Spirit, this is why a lot of men can't be faithful, especially men that's in leadership, especially men that have a big platform. This is why they can't be faithful, because they are not truly submitted to God. Point blank period. Another thing too, you know, his wife should have held him accountable. And I talked about this last night a little bit, and somebody said he probably won't even listen to his wife, and I believe that. Excuse me. And I believe that. I believe that. And that's the problem. You know, a young man like that right there, he need accountability. He need accountability. And, you know, I believe he got arrogant, pride, to the point where he won't even listen to his wife. And, you know, but me, you know, when I get married, you know, I want my wife to hold me accountable, because I know what I do. You know, I'm attracted to a lot of women. And, you know, I need that woman that's going to be by my side, that's going to hold me accountable. And because I'm the man that I am, because I'm a humble man. I'm a humble man, and I'm a real true man of God. I'm going to submit myself to my wife too. If she hold me accountable, if I do something wrong, which I'm not going to do. But if I do something wrong, if she hold me accountable, I'm going to respect her, and I'm going to submit to her because of the man that I am. Because I understand the role of a woman, a role of a woman in the man's life. I understand that role. You see what I'm saying? One of the roles in a woman, you know, a woman having a man's life is to support that man. You know, support that man, hold him accountable. You know, speak it to a light, speak the truth in love, even when he's doing wrong, even when, you know, as a woman, it's hard to speak the truth. But every man need that woman gonna speak the truth in love. You see what I'm saying? But it takes a man that's humble to listen to his wife. It takes a man that don't have pride, because I'm not a man of pride and ego. You know, I would listen to my wife if she would hold me accountable. And I think that's the problem with him. And I think that's where he went wrong at. You know, to the one who emailed me, to the one who disappointed in him, you know, hey, listen, at the end of the day, he did what he did. That's why you can't put all your trust in men. You know, even when it comes down to me, I'm liable to do something like that. Yes, I am. We're not exempt from, doing something like that. But I'm telling y'all, my relationship with the Lord means everything to me. My integrity means everything to me. God is my witness. God is my witness. I coach female clients. I got a lot of females following me as well. I got a lot of female clients' phone numbers that I coach. And I'm telling y'all, cannot one client ever say that I disrespected them. I ever text them and ever say anything inappropriate to them out of the way. And one of my clients will let you know, Coach Rod, the real deal. Coach Rod, the real deal. Because of my integrity. You see what I'm saying? But what I want to say is, this is why you can't put all your trust in men. Can't put all your trust in men. The only man you can really trust is God. The only man you can really trust is God. Like me, support me as I, like Paul said, follow me as I follow Christ. You see what I'm saying? Long as I keep doing what I'm doing, support me, follow me, but don't put your trust in me, because I'm liable to fall too. And it's only by the grace of God that I have not failed. It's only by the grace of God that I'm still doing what I'm doing. It's only by the grace of God that I'm abstinent and being a single man that have a lot of women following me. Only by the grace of God that's keeping me until I get married. Understand that right there? I'm liable to fall too. And to the one who inboxing me, to the one who DMing me talking about why I'm not married, when I'm gonna get married, listen, start inboxing me that stuff. Start DMing me that. Just wait. You're gonna see. By faith, God got somebody for me, and He working. I don't know who she is. I don't know who she is right now, but by faith, it's gonna happen. And I got a testimony. So y'all who follow me wonder why I ain't married, just keep watching. Right now, God is writing my testimony. When I meet the one for me, you're gonna know it. You're gonna know it. Start aggravating me about that right there. About why I'm not married and all this stuff, why I'm not single, why I do relationships and ain't got no wife. Listen, just watch the videos and learn. You don't have to be married to be used by God. A man don't have to be married to teach women the game, to teach women the man codes, to protect women. A man don't have to be married to do that right there. Apostle Paul was full-time ministry, and he chose not to be married. If I choose not to be married for the rest of my life, that's my choice. God gonna be happy with me if I choose that. A person can choose to be single for the rest of their life and be in ministry. But a lot of women look down on single people. Like it's a curse to be single. You have to be married. Every man, every woman don't have to be married. Now, like Paul said, for the sake of lack of self-control, Paul said, I wish everybody stay single like me. But for the sake of lack of self-control, I recommend that you get married, because it's better to marry than to burn. So I'm not like the Apostle Paul. Y'all know me. I love banana pudding. I ain't gonna lie. I love banana pudding. I love women. I'm a real 100% heterosexual man, and I'm a kingdom man, but I love women. I love women, and I want one woman that I can come in companionship with, fellowship with, and I can be a best friend, and she can be my best friend. And, and I joke around, talk about the banana pudding stuff like that, but it's not all about, I just want to get married for that. I mean, that one reason, of course. But, I want to get married just to have a best friend. Just to have somebody to talk to. A woman to talk to. Just to have a woman in my presence, for companionship, to cuddle and to hold, and just spend quality time with, to cherish and love and respect. So that's going to happen. That's going to happen. But don't look at my status. Look at my lifestyle. As long as I'm living right before the Lord, that's what you want to look at when you following a man. Look at this man integrity. If you sit in your spirit that I don't have integrity, okay then, don't follow me. That's how you feel in your spirit, don't follow me. But don't judge me based upon my marital status. Because a lot of people who marry are not doing right. A lot of preachers who marry are not doing right. A woman came in the comment, I prefer to get relationship advice from a married pastor. I guess she was trying to throw shade on me. But look at all these married pastors cheating on their wives. Some of y'all follow people based upon their marital status, and you think that because he married, he doing what he say he doing. The whole time this man was married, and he didn't not only cheat one time, but he cheated multiple times on his wife. Hey, listen, I ain't here to bash him, young man. All I'm gonna say is, he say he's sorry. That between him and God, just pray for the man and his family. They got kids, they got a wife, he got a wife. Just keep that man family in prayer. I pray that he get the help that he need. I pray that he find somebody that can hold him accountable. He needs somebody that he can sit up on that can hold him accountable. And, let him know when he wrong. But, he got to be humble. And that's one thing I don't sense about him, the humbleness. And that's one thing I'm praying about. I'm praying about having that accountability like a spiritual father. They're going to hold me accountable. They're going to speak into my life. I'm praying about, that right now. But that's what a man need. That's what a man need. A young man need. Every young man needs a spiritual father, somebody that can speak into his life, hold him accountable. This is my thoughts, my opinion. Again, pray for the young man, pray for his family, his wife. It make other relationship coaches like myself look bad, because now you got people thinking that, all relationship coaches in it for the women and the money. So, but God know my heart. God know my heart. Hey, God bless y'all. We'll talk soon.